Hi, this is Kathleen Faith Imbalzado from AVT4 Alpha, and in this video, I am going to present to you the parts of a DC starter generator. So first, let me show you the picture or a picture of a DC starter generator. So in this picture, I have already labeled the parts here so that it will be easier to identify which part I am referring to all throughout the video. So let's start with the first part here. So we have the collector or commutator. So this part here, the use of this one is to ensure that the current flowing through the rotor windings is always in the same direction and the proper coil. So that is the use for of the collector or commutator. So and then let's move to the second part. So we have the rotor. I'm sorry. So yeah, in this part, it is more cold compared to the stator. So in the rotor part, it is the rotating part of the motor. So yeah. And then we have here the third part. So this is the third part of the DC starter generator. So this is the armature windings. So this current carrying winding is under the influence of the magnetic field. So this develops a force that develops a rational torque. Okay. So now let's move to the fourth part. So we have here this one, the fourth part, which is the outputs. So this is welded. So in this part here, the mechanical output, so it can be shortened, simply shortened to output. So this is where the output is, this part here, the fourth part. And then next one here we have the fifth part. So here under this one, so this is the collector plates. I'm sorry, this one, as you can see, this part here, this is the collector plate. So this one is made of copper, and then this covers the collector or commutator. So under this one here, under this part here, this cover is where you can see the collector or the commutator. Okay. And then for the sixth part, so we have here the fastener. So this one here, it's a bit sorry, the picture is blurry, but this is the part where the fastener is, yeah, or the fastener is. So as what you can understand with the fastener, so this is located on the base to hold the plates. Okay, so as what fasteners are used for. So yeah, again, fasteners are used to hold the plates here. So this one. And the next part is we have the mic. So this is, I'm sorry, this is the mic. This one, it's number 7. So it is used for insulation and inserted also between the collector plates. So this one here, it cannot be seen because the picture is blurry, but this is where the mic is located. Okay, now let's move forward to the 8th part, which is the field windings. So ferromagnetic material. So this part here is where magnetic field passes through the air gap and then enters to the enters into the rotor to the pole shoe of the stator. So this is located in the stator here, as what I have mentioned to you a while ago. So this one here is the rotor. And then the next part is we have the coil. So the coil, it generates an electromagnetic field aligned with the center of the coil. So here. And then for the next part is we have the 10th part. So here, so this is the air gap. So it is the gap between the stator teeth or core and the rotor magnets. So this gap is a key component in the motor design and affects the overall strength of the magnetic circuit and motor efficiency. And now let's move forward to the 11th part. So here is this one here. Moment. this one here, the pole shoe. So this one, it enlarges the area of armature core to come across the flux, so which is necessary to produce a larger induced electromagnetic field. So this support the field coils. Spread out flux for better uniformity. And now for the next part. So in this part here is the stator. Stator or stator. Yeah, in this part, this is the stationary part of the motor here. The stator, yeah. This is the stationary part of the motor. So, yeah. And then let's move forward to the next part is we have the insertion. Moment. So here is the insertion here. So this one here, this one is made of aluminum. So it helps to lessen weight and make the rotor less loaded. That makes its mechanical integrity much more better. This one here, as you can see. And then we have next one is the cooling fan here. Yeah, the picture is not that clear, so it's really hard to identify, but yeah, but there's labels. So yeah, as for the next part, as I have mentioned to you, which is the cooling fan. So this one is a centrifugal type of fan wherein the air goes inside to the fan here, and then where this is where the air goes into the fan, so that here it will function here. Right, and then for part 15 we have the rotor slots or openings here. One moment here. So this is the rotor slots or openings. So this one is to route air to the fan, which is used in cooling. Okay, it will route air here to the fan on part 14. This is where the fan, so yeah, it will route air there to there. And the next one is we have part 16. So this one here, as you can see, 16, there are two 16s. This one, the first part here, and this one also, this one. So in this part, this is what we call the sealed type bell bearings. It's this one. There are two sealed type bell bearings here, so you can see. So in this part, this is there are two parts for this one, because this is where we use oil air cooling here in this part. All right, and then next one is the this part here on number 17. So this is the brushes, this one here. So this is the brushes for this DC starter generator. So in this part, this is the brushes here are made of carbon and flexible outputs that is connected to the common bar here. Alright, and then the next part is we have this one above. In this part here, this is what we call the common bar. So yeah, so this is one made of carbon, so that is connected to the common bar. So under this one, the collector accommodator, this the brushes and the common bar are connected. So in the common bar, this is where brushes are connected in parallel. Right, so they're connected here under this one in parallel. And then moving forward, we have this part here, part 19. So here in this part, this is what we call the reduction gearbox. So when the engine speed is very low and we would like to start our engine by the starting generator, we apply power to the generator and it starts to slowly rotate. So this one here, as you can see, this one slowly rotates. So yeah, so So yeah, it is where the part where it slowly rotates here. Therefore in this part here, when it becomes overloaded, so it reduces the load, and then the reduction gearbox here is used, and it has the ratio of approximately 3:1. So this means that the rotor rotates faster than the output shaft here. And then for the last part here, we have the 20th part. So in this last part here, this is what we call the output shaft. So this is the use of this part here is to is to convert energy from the motor to into the end use application. So during generator mode, the ratio is 1:1 because the gearbox is bypassed through the use of clutch, while on starter mode, so the ratio is 3:1. So yeah, I have finally presented to you all of the parts of a DC starter generator. So those are the 20 parts, and hopefully I was able to present it to you and made clearly. So yeah, again, my name is Kathleen Faith Imbalzado from A54 Alpha, and that would be all. Thank you so much, and goodbye.